Devastating. I don't know what to say to my young men. I have no answer.
A South City High School soccer team's hopes of going to state dashed tonight, but it wasn't because of a loss, and it's all because of who played in a district championship game. According to the Missouri State High School Activities Association, St. Mary's Southside played their last game with ineligible players. Sean Logging spoke to the school leader, who is blasting the decision, forcing them to forfeit. Sean?
Corey, the word that St. Mary's used the most today was devastated. But what happened today stems from a game a week ago where St. Mary's soccer players and their opponents got into a fight on the field. Until Thursday, St. Mary's Southside Catholic High School boys soccer team looks state-bound.
Devastating. I don't know what to say to my young men.
In a November 6 matchup with Gateway Science Academy, there was a fight near the end of the game, where all but 3 players on each team came off the bench. St. Mary's president Mike England says they reached out to the Missouri State High School Activities Association the next day
to partner with us so that we could handle this correctly. There's consequences for the behavior that we exhibited on the field.
England says if the outcome of the investigation resulted in forfeiting the next game, St. Mary's was willing to do that. Misha says the association followed its protocols in this matter.
We reached out to both schools and asked them to do their own investigation to determine if our board policy on unsportsmanlike conduct was violated.
Jennifer Ruckstead with Misha says students coming off the bench and entering the field violates that policy.
It is up to the school to eject those students and invoke a 1-game suspension.
But England says the directive St. Mary's got was a different interpretation.
Suspend the players that came off the bench and engaged in the altercation, and that's what we did.
England tells First Alert 4 6 players were suspended from the next game, the District 1 championship on Tuesday. A day later, Misha says another school questioned the response and the association investigated and on Thursday told St. Mary's they had to forfeit Tuesday's win.
Because they were ineligible, the penalty for playing an ineligible player in Misha's bylaws is forfeiture.
England says if Misha had been cleared to start, they wouldn't be in this position.
They've just operated as judge and jury in this whole thing, but in a crazy way after the fact.
Now, there are videos of that game from a week ago. The first one provided by St. Mary's, Misha says, was too grainy to draw any conclusions. As part of its review on Wednesday, Misha says another video came forward, clearly showing the players who got off of that bench. Corey?
Well, Sean, why does the association say the school should be very aware of this policy?
Yeah, so Misha tells me that St. Mary's went through a similar process last year after an altercation involving JV football players where they had to do the same outcome. Now, the school tells me, though, that the steps they took then mirror what they took with the soccer team here just over the last few days.
Certainly an interesting development. All right, Sean, thank you.